Hey guys, welcome to my Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. I'm your host, Matsuflex, and let's get this started. Now, last episode, we finished up Traverse Town. Now, let's go explore a new world. Now this is all tutorials here. Alright guys, welcome to the Gummy Ship minigame. Now in order to go to a new world, it's not a simple point and click. You do have to get past barriers set up. Now, this minigame really shows off the age of this game, which I kinda wish they updated it a little bit with this remix, but it's fine. Now, it does get very repetitive in the beginning section of the game. Later on, it will get a little bit more interesting. Now, thankfully in Kingdom Hearts 2, they did update the minigame, so it's way more fast-paced and fun. Not to say that this minigame is not fun in this game right now, but it will be. Once I'm able to upgrade this ship fully. Now, these diamonds are upgrades to the ship, different parts. And there it is, our world. I wonder if you can guess it just by looking at it here. Probably not. Alright guys, welcome to the new world, WonderLand.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll clap my head for sure!
Now, as you can kinda tell that every single world does pay a little bit of the homage to all the movies that it's based on. As you can tell by this amazing door.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That cracks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
I love how
Wait,
carefree
what do we
Goofy
have to
is.
do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Oh, whoops. Kinda made a mistake here. Now, before you turn small, you do have to push that bed aside. There we go. Now we can turn small. Alright, thankfully, by turning small, it does not damage our stats or damage, thankfully. There we go. Now, by defeating Traverse Town, we were able to acquire the new magic. Now, fire is the most basic of all magics, and is also one of the strongest. Now, as of right now, using fire is a one-shot kill on most of the enemies. And it's important to note that fire will not work against fire-based enemies, obviously. So if I shoot my fire spell at these fire-based enemies, it will heal them. There we go. Now these bubbles restore your magic. Let's go through this rabbit hole.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is? Because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please! Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Okay. Now, we do have to find evidence for Alice. Now, there are 3 in total, so it's not that much. Even though you are required to only get 1, I do recommend 3. I'll explain later. Now, let's go through this door to the woods. Now, when I was little, this part always scared me. Or 4 pieces, excuse me. Now, getting all the evidence does grant you another magic spell, which is Blizzard. And without Blizzard, you won't be able to do some of the fights. Now, if you use Blizzard against fire-based enemies, it does deal extra damage. And if you do fire against Blizzard enemies, it does extra damage. Now the first evidence is right through this door. Now let's do this Trinity first. And there it is. 3 more to go. Now, footprints is our first evidence.
Come on!
Now, don't be afraid to use magic. Since you recover magic pretty fast in this game, feel free to use as much as you want. It is a one-shot kill. Now, the way you recovered magic is by hitting enemies. I think there's another one. Antenna. Now, this jump is pretty tricky. Let's see if I could get it my first try. Nope. There we go. Now, Scan Gummy, or G for short, is an upgrade to the Gummy ship. Of course, that means nothing to you now until we can upgrade the Gummy ship. Alright. Okay, now Dalmatians is another part of a side quest. Now, if you collect all the 99 Dalmatians, if you return them to the mom and dad, you will get prizes. Like armor pieces, items, pretty much anything. Alright, now, the next clue is right here. Once you go through those doors, stench. I guess that's a clue. Alright, now let's go back to the forest. Alright, in this flower, if you give it a potion, it will make us bigger. Now, select potion, give it to the flower. Alright, step on that. I believe, and... How do I get that? There we go. And if you eat that, it'll shrink you again. Now, by stepping on that trunk, we can access another area. Now, in my opinion, this is not the best world in the game. It's actually my most hated. Mainly because of the platforming and the story is not really that good. But trust me, all the other worlds are pretty good, except for one. I'll show you that. Now, this is a pretty tricky spot. Now, you do have to get over there if you see the evidence. Now, push off Donald, so it won't bother you. Now, you just have to press circle and jump. Nice. Alright, claw marks. Now by getting this clue, you gain the power of Blizzard. Now you would get Blizzard later on in the game, but since we're good and you're following this LP, you can get it early on and be way more overpowered than you should be.
Deep freeze.
Right, there's Blizzard. Now it's a mid-range spell, so I wouldn't use it all that often. And it's kind of like a cone effect. So if you line up a bunch of mobs in front of you, you can hurt a lot of people. Now, how much evidence do we have? Stock. Alright, there's 4. Now, let's go testify. Now, the Queen of Hearts, my favorite character or whatever, kind of reminds me of Joffrey Baratheon of Game of Thrones, if you're very familiar with him. He likes to chop people's heads off and get his own way, which is pretty much Queen of Hearts-esque, which is really funny. Now, in the original game, if you choose this box, this will be the right choice. Now, I believe it's this box for this game. Let's see if I'm right. If it's not, then we're screwed. Actually, let me think this over, just in case if I'm wrong. Let's go equip some more stuff. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like we can't equip anything. Everything is blocked off, and we cannot equip any items. We have an ether. That's not good. Now, let's hope this is the right one. I'm sure. Let's see. Oh no! Of course I would choose the wrong one in a recording session. Now, since they locked up Donald and Goofy, they will not join us in this fight. Alright, the name of the game is taking down this tower. Now just keep jumping and attack these wheels. Now you cannot kill these guards. So I just find it best to just ignore them and jumping so you won't get hit. Now this is a pretty difficult section of this world, so don't get discouraged if you do die a lot, which you probably would. Okay, I'm getting double teamed here. There we go. A few more. There we go. Now let's collect some magic and health. Now let's take down the tower itself.
See ya.
Alright, let's go collect some health before I die. There we go. There we go. Leveling up for Donald and Goofy. Oh no, where'd she go? Alright, now going to a save point does restore all your health. And let's equip some potions into Sora. Whoops. There we go, take out elixir. Actually, not the elixir, those are too precious for us. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, now our goal is to find the upside down room. That was weird. Now, we are introduced to the new enemy types. Now, you can only damage them from behind, or if you have magic. Now, they are very weak against magic, so use them as much as you can. Now, in the beginning of the game, if you did choose the magic staff, you would be granted one more extra magic square. Which could be useful depending on your playstyle. Now, if you use the blizzard spell, it is a one-shot kill. Now, if you defeat element-based enemies with their weakest element counterpart, you do get extra experience. So keep that in mind. Or if you parry or block their attacks, you also get extra experience. No, not Donald. Now, you can revive them, or they'll just revive on their own, so they're not dead forever. It is kinda annoying though when they do go down. Now, the boulder that was there in the beginning of the game now is fully gone. And if you've seen the movie, this will be like the greatest area in this world. It is a kind of a shame that they're not in this game. I would have loved it. Now, if you examine this leather twice, it will tell you to sit down in one of these chairs. Now, if you sit down in a random chair, whatever, one more time, enemies will pop up. Now, these guys are pretty easy, just fire them to death. Right, and once they go angry like that, you can just block them pretty easily. There we go. Alright, now we go to this room. And there we have it, the room that we've been looking for. And there's our clue, turn on the lights and there's lanterns right there, but we can't do that if enemies are alive. So let's kill them quickly. That was my bad. There we go.
See ya.
Go. And that's all of it. Now if we go up here into these ledges, just jump down and press triangle. Fail again. Alright, now we have to go to the first area, to the first room of this world. Now he said that the doorknob is in trouble. Alright, there's a chest right here. Don't forget that one. Thunderaji, which is another gummy piece for our ship. Alright, keep in mind that there are 2 chests over there. We cannot get them yet. Alright, next up is the boss fight, so be prepared. Right, I have ether and potions, so I'm pretty good. Alright, there's the cats. I do wish he had a voice actor though. That would have been great, seeing him or hearing him talk again. Alright guys, welcome to the second official boss fight of the game. Now, the name of the game of this boss fight is jumping up and attacking his torso. Or climbing up the table and just hitting him. And hitting him will give you health potions, health orbs, excuse me. Now he's pretty easy early on in this fight, like most bosses are. Now he can destroy the chair and the table from time to time. And I believe he's not immune to fire since he is... Oops, that's not the fire button. Alright, now the second phase is where he turns his batons into fire. Now he will gain an ability to throw fireballs. So be careful of that. Now those fireballs do hurt a lot. And you can dodge them by going under the table and the table will soak up the damage for you. Just keep spamming fireballs over and over again. Donald and Goofy are pretty useless in this fight since they're not smart enough to jump. Oh, kind of stuck there. Go. He is a fire-based enemy, so Blizzard will do maximum damage to this guy. Go. It is a pretty long fight. chair is gone.
Deep freeze. See ya.
And now, when both the batons are on fire, he will do his fire-based fireballs attack. And Donald and Goofy are both taken out.
Come on.
And there goes the chair.
Fire.
Alright, we're getting pretty low, so let's heal up.
This should help. Here.
And use the ether, why not?
Come on. See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Fire. Fire.
He's not doing his fireball attack, which is pretty interesting. Come on, shouldn't be too far along. Whoa, hey there.
This should help.
Up again. Now he should go down pretty soon. Give us more health.
Here. Fire.
There we go.
Come on.
There it is. Maximum HP for us, and new abilities for Donald and Goofy. Pretty nice. Right, and another equipment for us.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
And we got the gummy piece Navi. Alright, thankfully, there's not a lot left we could do in this world, especially since we don't have the required items or abilities yet. So let's go back to the gummy ship. Actually, first, before off, let's go equip our new equipment that we got. Now, Brave Warrior that we got from the first boss fight is pretty amazing. Protect Chain is AP. Since we don't have a lot of AP, it's not that great, but keep in mind it does reduce fire damage. And let's give that one to Donald since he does not have a lot of defense. Alright, and with that we are done with this world. Alright, and since this is my LP, I will be going off the beaten path a little bit. Now, in terms of the storyline, or to the sake of just completionist, you do want to go to this world secondly. But for my best interest, I do want to go through this world first. As you can see, it is battle level 3 or 3 stars difficulty rather than the 2-1 with the other world. It is way harder, but the end payoff is way too good to pass up, especially the healing spell that we get from defeating this world. Now, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you loved it. Alright, this is Matsuflex signing out.